So I just came back from Super Saturday. Um, it was good, but there is something that frustrated me when they had asked the people if they were a challenge winner to stand up. Well, there was clapping. Like, no one had any idea right now that I am on the website and that I'm in the running for the $5,000. Like, none of that stuff was even talked about, asked, whatever. So, at first, I was a little hurt because, like, seeing all these people, like, this is totally out of my comfort zone. Like, going to these events and not having a team of my own, that I'm doing this alone. And I could have broken, but no, I didn't. I'm gonna keep going. And then some of the, it's like while I was there, like while I was on Facebook, I saw something that like Sagi has this 1 month of free of hammer and chisel, and I saw a woman say that she's having surgery on Monday, so she can't start. So I knew that 6 programs is hard, but I told her that since you can't press play and do hammer and chisel, I was going to add it. I was fearful with 6 programs, but because she couldn't, I will do 7 now. And I will get them done. And while when I felt at Super Saturday, I felt somewhat alone and abandoned because when people talk about how they started off with a challenge pack, I didn't have that. In 2011, I saw a commercial at nighttime with Sean T on it. And I decided, you know what, I want to lose the weight. I'm going to do this. And I've been doing it alone. While my whys are really strong, and I do have my mom. My mom's not the type of person to be like, James, you have to lose weight. You know how moms are. Moms are going to be like, we love you for who you are and the way you look. Like, they'll never be the type of people to tell you you need to lose weight. Like, get on the treadmill. Like, do insanity. Do P90X. Like, they're not going to say that stuff. And, like, I'm not even trying to badmouth who my new coach is. Like, that's not even what I'm doing. I just, like, I feel somewhat abandoned and alone. But instead of crying this time, I've decided to show the strength of my soul. And I'm going to say things that people are not going to want to hear, but I'm going to say them. I was not going to say anything about Kaylin Turner until after the voting process, but I am at the point right now where I like don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm going to say things and do things regardless of what other people feel. I felt like Kaylin Turner was robbed because she showed you her soul. She was able to do something that I was never able to do. She picked herself up right when something bad happened. And her husband, well, and she's not even gonna say anything bad about that person. But like he didn't even have the balls. The balls to say it to her face. He did it through email. And you know what she responded with? She said, "It is really hard, but I'm gonna kill my workout today." That was so powerful to me. I consider her my hero because I was never able to do that myself. When all the bad shit happened to me, I was always the person to give up. And when I'm at right now, when I was at Super Saturday and I was upset and I felt like, I'm missing this team aspect, I kind of feel like I'm doing this alone. I said, F it this time. I'm going to do these things. If I want, like I saw a post from somebody and it said, don't be someone that looks for recognition. Be someone worth being recognized. So right now, I am going to take on like some crazy effing challenges. That so in 1 year, as many people as possible know who I am in the Beachbody community. I want all the trainers to know who I am. I want majority of the people voting to know who I am. I don't ever want to have that situation again where people don't know who I am and don't actually give a shit. So I will show people how strong I am now, how this has changed me. 7 programs. 7 programs at one time. If you think it hurts for 1 program, imagine 7. And I'm going to do it. Nothing is going to stop me. If I end up injuring my arm, I have legs. If the reverse happens, I have my arms, no legs, whatever, I'm going to do it. I will show people that food is not that important. It is not that serious. It's not worth it. If you really want to have an amazing business, you have to learn to sacrifice the things that have no meaning in life. Food has no meaning. The only thing that food does for me is it fuels me. It fuels me to do these things. I have no desire for cake, for candy, but besides that, like in 1 year, you will see, and if I have to post every single picture, that if I do have a craving for something like that, that I'm gonna go to www.teambeachbody.com and use their blog and use their recipes, because I know that whatever they tell me I can eat is not gonna be bad for my body and not gonna hold back my results. So yes, I'm gonna sound like a crazy person that I can do these things. But you know what? I don't care if people think I'm crazy, because this is what this is. You have to be strong and you have to not give in to temptation on the things that don't matter in life. I do not want to be someone that people look at me and they're like, you know what? Maybe this kid is cheating. Maybe he's not doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Like, no, I will do just like Shanti said, and you have the tapes, because I will post everything. I will have videos every single day doing program 1 through 7. And I will not stop until Carl Deichler knows who I am. I will not stop until every single trainer knows who I am. And when it comes to the Beachbody Challenge, let me be honest. If people want to consider this the Biggest Loser contest, I have no more weight to lose. I've lost 100 pounds and got down to 8% body fat. I can't lose any more weight. I wanted this so bad. Not the money. I wanted to be able to stop being that person who gives up on themselves. I wanted to show my mom that I can do this, that I can bring back the person that she wants, that I can become a happier person. I will go as far to stop taking my ADHD medication. And I will use like Focus Energy from Shakeology or Focus whatever. I'm sorry right now, like I'm just so hyped that I'm not thinking. That I will be the poster board child, self-proclaimed, of Beachbody. That I do every single thing that they suggest. That I don't have any things in my system that shouldn't be in there. That I'm not taking any medications because they're not needed. They're not needed. I don't take antidepressants anymore because you know what? How I fix myself? I use exercise. The endorphins make me feel like I can take on the world. And while I may have had like a breakdown at Summit, because that was something completely different, but it doesn't change the fact that like my demons are pretty much locked in their cages now. So I am going to show people who I am. I'm going to be someone worth recognizing by doing all this stuff. Because if I can do 7 programs in 1 day, you can do 1 and follow it to a T with the nutrition plans. I don't know why people can't do that. Like, it is, if you really have that strong of a why, this stuff is so easy to stay committed. But now I'm at a different point where I have to do something crazy if I want people to actually take me seriously. And like, when Kaylin Turner, she told me that she wants to see me next year up in Classic, that she believes in me, I am going to make her proud. And there are no more tears that are going to come out of my eyes while I do this. Because I have so much drive and dedication and motivation, and I don't care about what I have to sacrifice. I'm not going to go back to school in the fall. I'm committed to this. I believe that I can make this business for myself work, and I am going to do it. And as I've said, this is not my money. This is my parents' money. So I'm not gonna waste their money more. I'm not gonna make so many mistakes in life. Like, I'm going for this full force, do or die, with the business part and the second transformation I have to push out. Because again, I have no more weight to lose. If I lose more weight, I'm practically trying to die. That's what it is. I can only lose 100 pounds and get down to 8% body fat. I am not a bodybuilder. I'm not gonna try to, I don't have a competition to bring it down to 6% to show off like my veins and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to bring them down. But this is what this is. So, it sounds like I'm trying to be conceited or I'm trying to, only win the $100,000. No, it's more the fact that I am not happy with feeling like I'm doing this alone somewhat. Because I didn't have some coach being like, you know what, like there's a challenge pack out there. Like, no, again, in 2011, I just saw a commercial. Whatever coach I did have, I found them through the internet really quickly and I switched over to them years later. And I didn't get that family feeling that people are talking about. So I'll do this myself and show people how strong I am. That again, that when it comes to that $100,000, even if I lose the $5,000, whatever, then I will push out a second transformation in the amount of time I have till next summit. And I will do things that will help Beachbody as well. Because doing something like American Ninja is not easy. That's training to be an athlete, and I am not an athlete, but I'm going to do it. My why is so strong that I will do this every single day. Sunday's not a rest day. Sunday's a day where I'm going to do 21 Day Fix Yoga and 21 Day Fix Extreme a yoga. And I'm going to make my meals and I'm going to follow it to a T. Because I do not care for snacks and stuff like that. And again, if I do want a snack, it's going to be from the Beachbody blog. So by next year's summit, people are going to know who I am. And that I had to do this alone. And you know what? It did suck. It does suck. And I was able to meet some amazing people along the road. But they can't be there for me all the time. And my ability to connect with my coach is not a lot of people are busy. So I will do this. And I will make sure that by next summit, people know who James O'Brien is. My full name, James O'Brien. James Philip O'Brien. People know who I am. Know how hard I worked. And people will want to share my videos and show other people that if this kid can do 7 programs a day, they can do 1. And that's all I have to say. I have to go through my Body Beast manual and look at the meal plan to follow it to a T because I know what I'm doing right now is going to need me to eat. And while it is scary to go up in weight now because I went so low and I don't have to worry about losing weight anymore, that I'm going to attempt to do something that is scary because I'm now going to have to eat more. I've trained myself to not eat more than I'm supposed to. But if I want to build muscle, I know I have to get over that hump and decide that I need to eat more to properly fuel my body to do 7 programs in a day. And I'm going to do this. And if you want to follow my journey because you think I'm going to fail or whatever, or maybe you do actually believe that I can do this, thank you if you do. If you think that I can't do it, watch me. My YouTube channel is I Push Play every day. Watch me. Thank you.